throughout my career, professional career, I was always drawn to the artists, and all the work that I did required artists to do part of their work. And when I retired from that, I just looked at that as a natural inclination and decided I wanted to do it myself.
Since then, I've graduated to making a mask of myself. This is a faith-based project. I'm making 35 masks. I'm sending them to 35 of my friends throughout my life and say your job in taking this mask on is to take pictures using that mask that in some way you might represent your view of me.
My work typically revolves around AIDS imagery or the body and how it's affected by AIDS. But, you know, a virus to me acts as an evolutionary vector. So change happens either through some catastrophic event or through viruses or other things that change the body. And so it opens up this wide possibility of what AIDS might say for the future. You know, if they ever solve the problem of HIV, then they're going to solve a whole lot of other diseases along with that. I took Brad as one of my directed studies, and the project I was working on was a very tedious project. A lot of effort to hand cut and work sort of destructively on a print that I had done. And so he asked me this question, so what are you thinking about while you're doing that? And I said, I'm thinking I want to get it done. And he said, well, then it's going to look like, crap. It'll be dead and lifeless when it is done, because you're not, there's this magic moment in art, and what's going on in your head while you're making it somehow filters into it. Even, it's one of those really weird, spiritualistic things, I guess, that you can't define. But from that point on, I kept thinking seriously while I was doing that work about, like, I am the virus, and I am cutting this out, and I am destroying this, and I'm trying to figure out how much of this I can destroy before the whole thing falls apart. And if it were to fall apart, then I would no longer survive. So, it was, and that came through, weirdly enough. So, it was a labor of love, but it was not dead and lifeless on arrival, which was nice. Yeah. And it was just that one conversation with Brad that made that difference. And so it becomes an act of discovery. That's what I try to teach my students, is don't give it all away. Be the magician, be the sleight of hand. Say what you want to say, but you don't have to give it all away in the image. It could be some wild, crazy, abstract image, and then the title can say what it is. Try to give them just a few clues. And that's fun.